Let's do this here. Got a pencil. I'm looking at a monitor here, so, or I'm looking at you guys for inspiration. So the trick is to not draw what you see or you think you see, um, but things that help make you draw what it is without getting trapped up by what you think you're seeing. What does that mean? All right, so for instance, this thing is a brow, but rather than drawing what I think is a brow, I see sort of like almost like horns of a steer, like a skull, and so that's kind of what I've been thinking of and drawing. This is my Kirihiko homage. I will save the exquisite eyeballs for the very, very, very last piece of it. Have you guys noticed, like, when they pick up Baby Yoda, like sometimes it looks like it's a bag of groceries, like it's not like a real creature. I almost feel like I should see like when you lift up, like the toes should like flip out or something, like plop out or something. It's just I feel like there's some sort of physical reaction that should happen when it to convey kind of or like some that was horrible, but something where like if you're getting squeezed and picked up like that, there would be some sort of reaction to it. What? It is like a bag of groceries, is it not? Wrong am I? Wrong am I can already tell there's not enough space here. Like this is the creepiest looking thing I've ever drawn. So does not capture the nuance. Okay, I feel like there's more to the bot. Like yeah, okay. For sure, there's something off, but I mean that's the thing with simpler sort of drawings and shapes. You gotta nail like the proportions just perfectly to kind of get it right. And that comes through repetition, study, sort of like the mathematical study of all the kind of shapes. All right, and the eye shape is probably hypercritical here. Okay, it doesn't fight me at all. I always start with the eyes, right? Eyes, window to the soul, unless You say like saving the eyes to the very, very end. Okay. So rather than drawing eyes, I'm trying to look at the shapes, and I've already screwed it up. It's more of a tear duct shape. Whoa, too much. Okay. That is the sound that you will if you don't make that sound, you're not pushing yourself enough. Okay. This is a 8 Nihilist 72. And let's see, what do we have here? Streamlabs. Damn 113N81, Angry Panda 88, Uncanny, no, Dr. Multiverse, Sky Mare have all sub. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh, and I also have to scan all these bits of art before I mail it out. So there's an efficiency to be had, I think, in kind of doing it all at once. Boy, I don't know. See how this turns out. He's creeping me out. Looks like a little old man. Looks super old. I don't. All right, let's try this. Good night, soulmate 727. Yeah, I did a couple afternoon streams back to back in a row. So I think I will be moving the times around to accommodate fans everywhere. Um, it's kind of different streaming in the morning versus the afternoon, at least for me. IA Manuel, any short tutorials? Yeah, I think I'm doing one right now. Killer Kovacs. Ah, I thought you were streaming later. I do have the other content video of me that I have loaded up that I could stream at any time, and I could just be kind of in chat, and I might do that at some point. And it's a pretty light week for me this week due to work, so maybe there's something later coming on. Okay. I think I have to fix the eyes at some point. They're probably better off with less reflections in them. Like, so that's kind of like what I'm thinking about in my head. It's an 8, Batman Jonathan. You know what's funny is I'm drawing this, I can hear the music, but it's not from the TV show, it's from the actual Star Wars movie, the original trilogy. That's good, right? Tapping into. Okay, alright, now I gotta fix the eye here. So now kind of taken in what I can from the reference itself, and I'm now making changes to my drawing, my interpretation, and not even looking at the reference. Once I get past this year, can't be a slave to the reference forever. At some point, I gotta like sync it up with what I see in my head for this character drawing, whatever. So that's kind of the next step. I don't know if I've ever drawn Yoda. You know, maybe like as a joke, like super shorthand, but not nothing like this. I don't think. Yeah, I think his cheek goes out a little further, and goes out a little further here too. All right. And that happens a lot when I haven't drawn for a while. Uh, I'm like trying to control the line more than I normally do, maybe. I think there's only one way to do it, which is building up endurance. So if you are feeling strain, you take a break and come back to it. And then you're probably going to feel it again, take a break. And then over time, your body should get used to it if you don't overdo it and hurt yourself. You could tell maybe I had a very light breakfast, so I might be telegraphing a little bit of how I feel. I feel like a number three combo on my way. They have fast food in the New Republic. How do they eat? I rarely see any restaurants. Like, are there outer space diners where people kind of pull up in their spaceships? They had a diner in like episode. Oh there are episodes they go. Yeah, restaurants. Watching the show and like going like this is just like D&D brought to life when you think about it. They literally go to a inn. They ask, "Hey, I need to find this Jedi," and they go, "Oh, there's someone like that up on this hill over that mountain range." Then they fly directly to it. No Google Maps. No like wasting any time trying to figure out exactly what mountain on this gigantic planet. Uh, the future, uh, the universe is incredible, right? They've got faster than faster than light technology, right? The universe feels so small. Like, oh, let's go back to this Navarro. Let's go back to Tatooine. They're there like 5 minutes, and then, but on their ships, they have cameras, and their cameras are black and white, or they're fuzzy and they're blinking. They can send a transmission across the galaxy in real time and communicate. But their own internal camera on their spaceship that can jump and go faster than light has crappy Betacam technology level screens. Like, it's awesome. I can't help but be such a hater. That's where my mind goes to. How is that possible? No. But I think if you just relax and enjoy the show, it's magnificent. It's so much fun. It's all about the priorities. Yeah, there is a budget. This Star Destroyer cost 12 trillion credits. All right, let's not do the heated toilet seats, and let's skimp on the video recorders, the, the cam recorders. Do they have Wi-Fi? I don't know. I don't know. He's got a little bit of a little belly there. He's been eating too much. Yeah. Man, I love Star Trek, but Star Wars hit me hard, as with a whole generation of creatives, right? I was 12, I think, when in 77, 12, something like that, maybe 13. But I was very young, 12. I think I still am. Like, I've always felt not quite as mature as my age in terms of my interests and comfort with adult things. With adult things. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, uh, it's got a little bit of overbite. Okay. I think I'm going to go more black. It would dodge. Okay. I can, because there's a round where I'm going to basically go in and add white out. So let's see what happens when I do this. Getting closer. Closer, 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 closer. Be fun if they opened up the coat and there's like another little baby Yoda head, like the Yoda's like sitting on, like he's on head and shoulders of a little another creature right here. I don't know why I keep saying it's in the future. It's not in the future. I came up with a new logo. Kind of exciting. This is like whatever their strange language is, right? That's the best. I love it when the characters use like very modern, at the time, current slang, right? I think the original movies like Han Solo says groovy or something like that, right? Something equivalent to that. They can't hit anything. They killed Nick Nolte, did they? I always feel like he could reemerge and say, after 3 days, 3 nights, our consciousness reemerged. Blah 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 blah.
Baby Yoda stays the same size, basically.
Forever?
Well, I mean, he grows a little bit, right?
Uh huh.
Because even in the Clone Wars thing, he's pretty small.
No, that's not him in the Clone Wars.
Oh yeah, that's Yoda, not
Yeah, not Baby Yoda.
not Baby
He's
Yoda.
actually not related to Yoda. At least we don't know right now.
He probably like. So you know how in the movies how they said Baby Yoda's name?
Yeah.
It's probably not Yoda, Baby Yoda, because I'm kind of not really, because I don't really get it, because they said they heard another being of Yoda,
Uh huh.
but it can't be Yoda because in the Clone Wars he was older and back and then
The Clone Wars take place a long time before The Mandalorian. Mm.
so yeah, it's probably not.
Also, wouldn't anyone not say like, "Hey, that guy looks just like Yoda"? Yoda's pretty famous, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is there no
Ever since the
social media
Ever
in the
since the
Empire?
Mandalorian people said Baby Yoda, everybody said Baby Yoda's so popular. He's like so popular.
Yeah. Wouldn't people know of the people that saved or just took down the Empire? Someone will go like, "Hey, that guy is that Baby Yoda?" And wouldn't everyone know who Boba Fett was, given the clone piece of it and how he was essentially responsible for all these stormtroopers? Mind you, these are not criticisms. I don't think I've spoiled anything, have I? I have not. Spoiled? I have not. You know what? He's supposed to look a little clueless. I think that's what it is. I'm missing. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can, like, a little anxious at all times. put some ink down. And then we're going to all right, and maybe a little bit over here. I feel like this is where like the abstract expressionist art comes in. Like you're really creating shapes, right? Negative space, all that good stuff. You just gotta think about what you're doing. So that this always looks odd. People are like, "What is going on?" Let me just share with you. This is how it like. It's almost magical when you put the white out back in over the black, and it pushes the figure in front of the background. It really kind of makes the background pop backwards. Right, and then we're gonna elongate this ear over here. Gonna be a giveaway for shubs. I'm gonna say it's gonna be for 10 and 25s. And don't worry, we'll do another one later this stream, which will be for all subs, and then we'll just give away a signed book for anyone that's in chat. So we got two more coming up. I'm gonna go a little bit past the, probably go till 12:30 here. Yeah, this one's gonna be for 10 and 25s. I kind of like widened out his cheek a little bit there to give him a little bit more of a baby face. I wanted to give him more of an anxious look, like so. I'm gonna continue to sell that within the okay. Okay. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. See if anyone in chat can recognize what I'm doing first. Very curious. Low dose. Low dose. Yes. Yes. People are so good. So quick. Decalvin. Yes. Okay. Let's see if I can do this properly. I've got one last bit I'm going to do, which will help sell this whole story that I'm creating in my head. I'm so bad with like chickens, even cartoony chickens. Jorge4277, my daughter, want to say hi to you. Hello, daughter of Jorge4277. Thanks for watching the stream. I understand there's a fair amount of co-viewing, or at least a lot of people tell me like they watch with their kids. So I too try to be mindful of what I say. And so I'm thinking I was going to put like smoke coming off of this, but I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be negative. But then it doesn't make as much sense. I think people do realize I have affection for the bell. So I'm doing this lettering. I can feel my fingertips kind of getting, they're tingling again. I understand that's also a symptom for like uh, heart condition. So I try not to think about it too much and just attribute it to the fact that I'm holding the pen too hard. It's supposed to be like, I think he's supposed to look like he's going to cry at any minute. That's kind of what I'm going for, but think I'm done except for what I'm gonna do here. I move to a thinner marker. There's like little employees, like kind of from New Hope, laid out, burnt. This got dark very quickly. I'm sorry, guys. Cardboard has a little spring to it, so we'll just put a little white out here on the tip. Get some little stars. You can use a hotel key, credit card, um, anything that has a little bounce or spring to it. Here's Tatooine, Coruscant, remnants of Alderaan right there. Too soon. I had no idea this is what I would be drawing today. So I want to think that it is a mental collaboration on our parts, all of you and I, sort of, that we have willed this image together to life. All right. I would not have guessed at the beginning of this year that this is where I would end up. So this is going to go to a sub 10 or 25. There are things I like and things I don't like about it, but I think as a first attempt, not so shabby. Something here. I feel like this is a little. There we go. Got some crud there. And there. It's almost like at this point becoming a painting. All right. Catch your wind. You go like, okay, I can do it again going forward. This one last bit while we're waiting for people to load up. All right.